What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So back with another preview video, here to preview the Denver Broncos at the New York Jets. This preview video very late. Mentioned in the last video, going through some life changes, but they're good changes. Been very busy and just exhausted. I try to get the videos out Tuesday at the earliest, now, Saturday the latest. But I like to get them out on Wednesday. I feel like I can get all my notes and everything done by that time, but man, these last 2 weeks, I didn't even get a preview video last week. Luckily, I'm able to get this one, as long as the new way I'm recording these videos, it actually uploads. I'm surprised it uploaded last week. Hopefully it does the same this time. So without further ado, let's get on into this preview. It's going to be another road game. Broncos heading to New York. We just came from Tampa, which that game was unexpected, but it was a pleasant surprise. And hopefully the Broncos can keep it up. So, just looking at some of the news that has been out. Big news that we got this week. So we signed a couple linebackers, Zach Cunningham and Quan Alexander, which at first I was like, all right, cool. I actually really like Quan Alexander. I think he's a solid player. Zach Cunningham, he's a guy who I used to trade for in Madden, because I always needed a middle linebacker, and he was one of the guys that, was like an 80 plus overall that I could trade for, just to fill the hole, and it did pretty well for me. So I was like, hey, it's my old Madden buddy that I like trading for, so welcome to the team. But yeah, we got bad news. Alex Singleton out for the year with a torn ACL. The crazy thing is that he tore the ACL in the first quarter and then played the rest of the game on the torn ACL. I mean, that just shows you the type of dog that he got in him. I mean, that's crazy. But it was hot in Tampa. He got the adrenaline going. He probably didn't feel it. But then after the game, when he said it was sore, and then they did the MRI, boom. That's when they found out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Seeing the thing here that someone's saying that the Broncos should start scouting this year's draft for a long-term starter at the linebacker position. Possibility. Might have to. I don't know. I like Singleton. Hopefully he comes back strong. Hopefully this injury doesn't affect his career. I mean, it sucks. Leading tackler, I thought he was good. I think he's kind of weak in coverage. He's okay sometimes, but yeah, just sucks. But I am looking at, this says Russell Wilson news further proves Broncos made the right move. Moving on. I mean, yeah, so far he hasn't played. Going 4 weeks in, he's not going to play again. I guess still, maybe the injury is a little more serious. I mean, I don't know if that's a reason that we should have moved on, the injury, but I don't know. So, there's that. They're predicting Tyler Beatty to have a good game in this game. We'll definitely get to that here in a minute. We'll go over the rosters. We'll talk injury report. Or, you know what? We'll talk injury report first. We'll go over the rosters. And then we'll go over the 3 keys on how the Denver Broncos can get victory at New York Jets. So, Tyler, is it Tyler Beatty or is it Tyler Bidet? I mean, everybody's saying it differently. Comment down below what the actual one is. This one says the Denver Broncos may be closer than you think, and here's why. Let's take a look into this. I don't know, just a bunch of shenanigans. Anyway, let's go to the injury report. So, for the... Where are we at? For the New York Jets. So their injuries, they have Morgan Moses, O-line. He is out for this one. I believe he's actually a starter on the Jets. So that's big there, especially with Alex Singleton being out in this one. That's going to be big for the defense. I still think our defense is really good. I definitely took a big blow, but I still got confidence that they're going to keep it up. Cody Barton is going to be the green dot signal caller. So we'll see what happens. And then they got CJ Mosley, linebacker. He's doubtful. So that right there is big as well. I think he's a pretty good player. He is getting older. Tyron Smith, offensive lineman, unknown. We'll see what happens with him. It just says that rest was his injury. He'll probably play. Broncos injury, JL Skinner's out. Nate Adkins, his status is unknown. And then Josh Reynolds, Achilles, it's unknown. He'll probably play. He was on injury report last week, and he was kind of limited, and he still played. So here we go. So Jets head-to-head history. The last 5 meetings, the Jets have won 3 of 5 against us, so they kind of got our number a little bit. Over their last 5 head-to-head contests, though, Denver's put up 95 points to the Jets 81. Okay, let's go to rosters. So, Broncos, Nick's 4th game. Hopefully this is the game where he can get his first throwing touchdown pass. Javonte Williams, Jaleel McLaughlin, they upgraded Tyler Beatty to the depth chart, or the 53-man roster because of the Singleton injury. Wide receivers still look the same. Devon Vele, I don't think he played last week, so he'll be back. I'd like to see more out of Greg Dulcich. I mean, I haven't seen enough this year to feel confident about him, so hopefully he'll have a good game. Alex Palzowski, I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but he did good last week in place of Mike McGlinchey, so excited to see him get another start. And everybody else on the line is doing pretty good. Our defense, we did upgrade is it Lavelle Bailey? I don't know if I'm saying his right name or his first name correctly, but he was a beast in a preseason. I mean, it's just preseason, but still, I was kind of hoping he'd make the roster as a reserve, but hey, he's getting his chance now. Yeah, Justin Sternad, he's going to get more reps in this game. Bailey and Welch are going to be backing them up. John Friendly Myers going to hopefully be a revenge game for him. Hopefully he has a big game. He's a former Jet. Yeah, that's really all I'm looking at on the defense here. Let's go to the Jets. So, going against Aaron Rodgers. What could have been. We could have had Aaron Rodgers, but used us to get a bigger contract. Still salty over that, but oh wow, I did not know that back was Tyrod Taylor. I was kind of wondering where he ended up. Breece Hall, gonna have to watch out for him. Let's see, Garrett Wilson, gonna have PS2 on him as well. PS2, I mean, not even being biased, best corner in the league. He's been locking up the number 1 receivers that he's been covering these first 3 weeks. I expect it to happen again. They got Alan Lazard. There you go. There's that Green Bay connection. Mike Williams. So they got a decent squad. Tyler Conklin's decent tight end. Their line. So yeah, they're missing a starter. Okay. All right. Their defense. Quinn Williams. Yep. Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner for the PS2. That's going to be a big matchup right there. Even though they ain't going against each other, but those two are regarded as the top two corners in the league. So that's going to be fun to watch. They got Chuck Clark, Tony Adams. Isaiah Oliver got a former Buff right there. Solomon Thomas. He was the one who was talking trash, saying the Bo Nix better watch out or something like that. So we're going to have to humble him. Anyway, let's get into 3 keys, and then we'll wrap it up, head on out of here. First key will be, I believe the run game's got to get going in this one. And it can't just be Bo Nix. Bo Nix has been the leading rusher. That's bad. Very bad. I'm pretty concerned about it, not going to lie. I'm starting to think Javonte Williams, that he might just not have it anymore. I think, really, since he got hurt, he hasn't been the same. I think he had a little bit, he gave us a little bit of hope there for a second, and now it's just like, oh boy, where's that guy at? It's not Javonte Williams anymore, it's some other guy. So, yeah, I feel like every time he touches the ball, he just gets stuffed, like right away. He's just he's not hitting the holes or something. But yeah, Beatty, he literally gets the ball and he zoom right through the hole and, gets a first down and more. It seems like every time he touches the ball. Even McLaughlin, I feel like he hasn't really had the best start to the season either, but he did have that sick juke last week where he freaking broke that one Tampa defender. I was sick. That should have been a stuffed for a loss and should have turned it over on downs, but nah. Juked the guy out of his shoes and was able to get around the edge for the touchdown. I was sick, but that's pretty much all he did. So, yeah, we're going to have to run the ball better. I think that's going to have to be the number one key in this one. If we don't want to run the ball well, and it's going to be left on Nix, because I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk like it was against Tampa. I think Tampa just kind of underestimated us. And I also think that we played a good game as well. I think that we were, pissed. We were hungry. So those two things add up for team, causing an upset. So, but in this one, got to run the ball better. Number 2, we're going to have to cover Conklin. I think that's probably Rodgers' favorite receiver as of right now from what I'm seeing. So I think Pat Surtain, he'll hold his own on Garrett Wilson. But, got to cover all the tight ends. I feel like they're probably going to get a little shifty on this defense, especially without Alex Singleton. He's probably our best coverage tight end, which I said earlier, I don't think he's the best coverage tight end linebacker, but probably the best we got. So tight ends could have a big day against us, especially on short down situations. So definitely need to hopefully eliminate tight ends in the game plan. But yeah, no, when Conklin had a good game against the Patriots. I mean, he had 93 yards, 5 catches. So average 15 yards per target. So it's like, can't let that happen. And then last but not least, honestly, I think we'll probably have to slow down Breece Hall. I think for us to have a good game, our run game needs to get going. For the Jets to have a bad game, we need to shut down their run game. We need to put it on Rodgers. He's not mobile anymore. So take the run game out and put it all on him. Hopefully bring some pressure, get him on his back, think that would be a good thing for us. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I think Brees Hall, he's had 46 rushes, 170 yards, 9 first down, touchdown, 3.7 yards per carry. I mean, he's a jack of all trades. He's pretty shifty. He can have a good game. So we need to take that. We need to take him out of the game. We need to slow him and the running game down for the Jets. So, yeah. And then with Morgan Moses not playing, it's going to be a little weak on that side of their line. That's the right side. So it's going to be a little vulnerability right there. So we need to take advantage of that. Hopefully get pressures and sacks in this one. But yeah, I want to be Hackett. Hackett, he got us in the first matchup. Hopefully we can get Hackett in this one. But anyway, if they do all these 3 keys, they'll be able to do it. I strongly believe they'll be able to do it. Now, preseason predictions. I'm trying to remember if I predicted this one. I think I said we would win this game. And last week I said we'd lose. And we won. First 2 games I said we'd win, we lost. Should I say we're going to lose just to reverse jinx it for us to win? Because I don't want to be the blame if I predict we win and we lose. You know what? Why not? 2 weeks in a row, predicting a loss. If we win this freaking game because I'm predicting a loss, I got to predict more losses. I'm gonna predict the loss. I'm gonna go 23-20 Jets. It's gonna be close. I think that they'll get us by a field goal. How about that? But if the Broncos do all 3 keys I just said, I don't see why they wouldn't win this one. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Other than that, stay safe, be good, go Broncos. And I'll see you guys after the game on Sunday with a recap. All right. Bye.